Alright guys, welcome back to Tiger Woods 2011. And we're going to be playing the, what is it called? The Verizon Heritage? Yeah, Verizon Heritage at Harbor Town. We got an 8th place finish in one of the tournaments last time. We would have finished really high in our very last one, but unfortunately, one hole screwed us up.
Waterside golf,
And yeah,
tree-lined fairways, and railroad bunker ties.
we'll see if we can get it done. We need to, you know.
That is
We're not doing well in the FedEx Cup or anything like that, obviously. Being our average is in the 80s when our place is finished.
To call today's action. Welcome to this stellar event. It's a shot maker's golf course, and it should provide some thrilling golf.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome to the team our next golfer?
Oh, no, not over there. Not over there.
It's long. It's in the fairway, but I mean short in the fairway. This will be short into the bunker. Or just short. Yeah, just short. This pretty much right after I did the last video, and they just now started the third round of the Genesis Invitational because it didn't start till 10, and it's 10:08 right now. So just the first group has gone out, so nothing really changed.
Long hitters on the second.
I'm wondering, does Scotty get it done this week? You know, he did pretty well.
Scott, this should work out just
pretty well
fine.
last week. You know, he did all right in the first tournament he played, and I can't remember which one that was, but yeah, you have Scotty Scheffler, Rory McIlroy within 3. I honestly cannot remember how in what world. Oh, it was 11 miles an hour. Okay, I don't know why I didn't realize it was 11 miles an hour. I was saying, what world is this that short?
Putting for birdie. And
we'll see who gets it done. McIlroy won the AT&T Pebble Beach a couple weeks ago, so he's already got his win. .96 short. You know, it's really too bad that they weren't able to play it at Riviera.
1 under par.
I really like that course, but Torrey Pines really proven to be a tough test. Of course, it's going to be a lot colder than what it would have been at Riviera. Being Torrey Pines is, I believe is it North or South Carolina?
There is ample room.
And right now, it's, I mean, you know, it's only, if it's North Carolina, it's a state below me. If it's South, it's 2 states below me. So it's obviously not the warmest right now, whereas California, you know,
that's
probably
a syrupy swing right there.
Probably would be at least 20 degrees warmer on average.
For birdie.
You know, right now we just got off of a big cold spell of.
That wasn't that hard a putt.
Didn't hit it. We had 2 or 3 weeks where we didn't even get out of like between 15 and 25 degrees, and that's, you know, really cold for us.
Just to the right of the left fairway.
And then we just got, what was it, like almost 8 inches of snow. That's a lot. I hate it.
This could find the rough.
21 degrees closed. I've played 3
Really gonna
rounds.
be a challenge
the
to get a
fourth.
club on the ball from
Not
this
one
lot.
has been that closed. So yeah, that's nice.
Need some help to miss the deep stuff.
This could really get ugly.
Hell yeah. 88%, huh? Took it back full. Took it back full. God, I can't wait for this game to be over, to be honest. And I love how 74% was right at the hole.
Nothing.
Even
too
though we were
difficult
only a
from this
few
distance.
yards past it at 100. Just proves that these percentages mean jack shit. And you just get lucky.
Devilishly difficult to master, this dogleg par.
He'll be pleased with this.
Somehow only 90%.
120 yards to the hole.
I would also love to know what dictates the percentages. Is it how far you pull the thing back, how fast you swing it forward? Like, it can't be how fast you swing it forward, because all your pitches and stuff I hit would have been like 50%, because I don't swing them nearly as fast as a full shot.
You
But
gotta
it's
be
like,
pleased with this
I
shot.
pull them back just as far every time. But sometimes they're in the 80s, and sometimes they're 100.
Not a good judge of speed there.
I figured
One
I was
under-
putting it too much out. I gotta make sure I'm right about Torrey Pines being where it is. Look like an idiot. I'm pretty sure it was not far from me, because people that I know talk about going there and playing. Yeah, it's Eastern. So yeah. No, it's California. Really? No, it's California. Where am I? Is there a Torrey Pines? Where the hell? What course am I
The
thinking
green
of?
is surrounded by sand, but the real hazards here are the trees.
What in the hell course am I thinking of that is...
He's hit this one towards the bunker.
Again, I pulled it back
You
just as
just
far
don't
as
have
my
any
fucking
clue at
driver,
all
and it's 88%.
how a ball will come out of a lie like this. What a great escape there. Just a poor putt, Kelly.
Yeah, poor putt.
Just a tap in here.
Even.
So now I gotta look that up. Pinehurst. I'm thinking of fucking Pinehurst. Don't I look like a doofus?
A well-placed drive.
You should be happy with this. Not great, but fine.
I'm
This is
thinking
about
of
180
Pinehurst.
yards to the flag, Kelly. Oh yeah, this is heading right for the green.
I can't believe I got that
A
wrong.
birdie here, if it goes in.
They're not at Torrey Pines all that much. Didn't hit it.
Solid putt from that far away.
Even.
Maybe that's why I was thinking of Pinehurst, because they played the U.S. Open at Pinehurst.
Placement is more.
I mean, it looks nothing like. I guess I could have, been like, oh, this doesn't even look anything like Pinehurst, like where the U.S. Open was.
Gonna need a good break to get a good lie in here because this is headed for the
I know I was going to the rough. I don't care. This is just so I could hit a pitch. You know, pretty much full. Because if I, and it's still a little bit past, but if I lay up in the fairway, I'm either trying to hit like a mid pitch, or, you know, a tiny full shot if I lay a little bit further back. And I knew if I was in the bunker or the rough, I'd be able to hit a full pitch. That's, you know. I should have been like, man, there's no pine straw anywhere. But I wasn't thinking about that because there's more than one pine herd. You know, there's more than one course.
This should work out
there's more than one
nicely.
Torrey Pines as well. You know.
about 120 yards to the flag stick from here.
I gotta aim this over here or else I'm gonna hit that stupid tree. Still might hit the tree. 85. Whatever.
All systems go, Scott. This should drop.
85 and it still got pretty much to the hole. 200 through 10 is not good. Really screwed up that front nine. But I don't know. I'm not really
Plot your drop.
hardcore in this one because of how much random shit you have to get lucky with.
This one's heading for the rough.
Really? The left rough? Really? Alright. Man. I feel like this tree is BS. Like, you have to hit into the tree to get to the green. What the hell? We'll go with this punch and just see what happens.
Oh, he's gonna like this one.
I'm gonna like it. Punch was the way to go.
That shot. Well played.
Can we capitalize? Yeah. Yes, we can.
Reaching the dog.
This ball is headed for the tall grass.
18 close, really. Really. Whatever. 83. I mean, full shot should be fine. And it's insanely short. Well, it's not insanely short, but sure. Where's the chip get me? Just past the hole. Ooh. I've still yet to make a chip, by the way. I think I've chipped in like 6 or 7 times in the demo of 2K25. I've yet to chip in this. I've holed out from, you know, a couple of spots, but
The tee shot here must.
no chip-ins.
Looks like the next shot will be played from the rough.
Oh, cool.
Drew a bad line in the rough with this one.
Always do, baby. Always do. What is it? 60. So I basically gotta hit this. I mean, if it's 80, I gotta hit it like 85%. 79. What? I have an 83 to an 85% lie in the rough. It's a 60-yard shot of a 104-yard club. So if we go 100% is 100 yards on my club, then an 83 to 85 is gonna be, let's just say it's 90. We'll highball it at 90. So I hit it 79. So it should have only been in the 80s. Well, no. This should have been pin high. This should have been right at the fucking pin. And yet it's 20 yards over it. Like I hit it 100%. Not only like I hit it 100%, but like I had a 100% lie when I only had a max of 85.
Looking for par.
And again, that was an 80% shot when 100% got me to the hole. And I'm hole high.
3 under.
Like, what the hell can you do? Percentages are completely wrong in every shape and form. Your lie percentage is either 100% wrong in that thing where you're at 100%
This is a
lie.
beautiful aquatic layout.
I mean, that actually has to be what it is, because a 79% shot of 104 would be only 83 yards. But when your lie is at an 83 to an 85, that brings it down to around 60 yards. That should have been a perfectly hole-high shot from the rough, and I was 20 yards over the green, as if I hit it 100%, and I was also at 100% lie. Like, what in the hell? And I gotta go 191 because the wind will make this go in the water. Because it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because I'm only hole high right there. I really don't understand it.
Just a tap in here. 3 under.
Like, it just makes absolutely no sense.
This great
22 degrees close.
This ball's in the bunker.
Whatever. And right behind. Oh man, I really do hate this game. You know, Jurassic Park, I really do hate that man. That's how I'm feeling right now towards this game.
Roughly $140 to the pin.
Don't care. I mean, this tournament, I've just given up already. Like, if it's not because of that tree, it's because of the whole previous, well, 2 holes previous, just everything not making sense. Your lie percentage, the percentage that you hit it, how far it went, like, none of that made any sense.
the exclamation.
He's on target with this drive.
They're showing Hideki on the range. He's just juggling a ball a couple times and then hits it. I cannot do that consistently. That is something for some reason, I just can't do it. Like, I can juggle it just fine, but hitting it, no. And that's way almost over the green. Sure. What's okay? 95%, and it's 15 feet short of where it should have been at 95%. 40%.
No
really.
excuses for that miss.
Whatever. I'm just ready for the next tournament.
Oh, missed a chance there.
That was a putt that shouldn't have been missed.
1-0.
I don't care. We got 2 holes to play. Let's go. Honestly, the 1 hole mixed with literally right behind a tree, combine those 2 things, I would have rather just quit and gone to the next one, to be honest.
Not a thing wrong with this one, Kelly. Still some work to be done here. Aim left, and then aim more left on this putt. Didn't go in. That was a good putt.
1 over.
And it's like we need a 12 under just to win any tournament, and we're not getting there. So, you know,
Oh,
it's whatever. We're just playing to get this.
That was a
Get
nice
this
smooth
over with,
swing.
so.
He'll be happy there.
Kelly looks to be on a good line.
And like, you know, that one, 13-degree close, and it was just dead straight. Never went left. Should have been probably in the water. Like,
1 over for.
oh, we got East Lake. Let's do it. Honestly, like, if it wasn't for the fact that we're playing different courses every tournament, I'd probably just skip through this career like nobody's business.
Hi
but
there, and welcome
I
to
figure
day
we might as well
1
play
of
all
the
the
Georgia
courses, you know.
Invitational. I'm Kelly Tillman for EA Sports, and with me today is Scott Van Pelt. We have a beautiful venue, and the players are ready to get things going, so let's head down to the tee.
Ladies and gentlemen, our next competitor is on the tee.
$75 was exactly what I was
Played it
going
safe
for.
on that shot.
And it
Just hit the
went
green.
almost 100%.
This putt for birdie.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's probably 10 to 12 yards up the fucking hill. I hit it
Can't be too greedy with
75%
this
and
one.
it went 100%. What? I don't know.
This to save par.
Should have been next to the damn hole.
He rolled.
And I was 40 feet away. You cannot make up how, wow. So the Gala just made hold out with his second shot. That's nice. Hell yeah.
To score well at East Lake, players
Jason Day holds out from the bunker.
You gotta be pleased with this shot.
Not really. After the
That
second
was
shot on the last hole made absolutely no sense. I wouldn't be pleased if that went in the hole, to be honest.
a fairway.
And I like how each round I find something
Not a lot wrong with
that's
this
just
ball.
way off. You know? Like percentage-wise or just anything. It's just way the hell off. Like this is 70 yards. Yeah. 72 yards went into us. So, again, this is a 104-yard wedge. And it's a 95 to 99% lie. So if I hit this 75%, I should go around 76 to 77 yards. If this was a flat lie. Or, you know, yeah, flat, whatever. But it's uphill, probably around 5 yards. I only hit it 69. But it's way past the hole.
Looking for back-to-back birdies
As
here.
if I hit this like 90%. I just don't know, guys.
Oh, lip out. This will break a little to the left.
If anybody anybody can explain to me those last two wedge shots, I would love
The
it.
fourth is a long...
I'm not great at math, but I know 75% of 100.
Gonna miss the
And I would
fairway
hope
with this tee shot.
everybody would.
Check out this shot. Looking very good.
Two on.
Yeah, maybe that is what I'll do.
The first...
After East Lake, I might just start skipping a lot of tournaments.
Gonna need a good break to get a good lie in here.
Again,
because
every
this is
single
heading
drive that I've hit
for-
so far has been either square or like 1 to 3 degrees closed, and then all of a sudden we get a 17% close. It's just like, I don't know about that.
Oh, what a shot.
You know, I've been hitting all of my half or 70-something% shots perfect to where they should be next to the hole, so I might as well just hit punches from now on, since somehow they get even closer. Of course, that didn't break. Could have aimed that dead at the hole and it would have went in.
Two on.
One of the first island holes in America, this 168-yard...
165, 12 mile an hour, 56. I'll do this because, I mean, we're not going to be short enough, but.
Still a little bit
Way
of work
right,
to be
even
done
though
from this distance.
Closed, aimed left. Almost missed the green right. So, alright. That broke
A par putt
almost
here.
none.
The seventh is a slight...
Decent tee shot here. Should stay on the left side of the fairway.
Alright, what the hell just happened? Again, we have an 88-yard shot of 104. I should be able to hit this if it was a flat lie. 85%, and it would be pin high. I could hit this 88% and have it be pin high because of the wind. It's uphill. At least 5 to 7 yards, I would say. So I would need to hit this around 81%. Or, I'm sorry, 90, around 90 to 92%, 93%, something like that.
Looking good here.
90% right there.
This
Pass
for
forward.
birdie.
Even that really didn't make any sense. How it was past the hole.
Three up.
I mean, that one was a lot closer to where it should have been than the other two. The other two were literally 20-something yards off, and it made no sense.
The shortest...
That one was only like 5 about 5 yards off, something like that.
Put a good swing on this ball. 100 yards or so from here.
100 yards, a little less. Take a little bit off of, even though we have a 96 to 99 yard lie. This should not be over the green. Wind is off to our, you know, going to the left, but it is slightly into as well. So this shouldn't be over the green. Should technically be hitting high.
This ought to find a piece of the green.
3-degree closed. Yeah.
Trying to string together birdies.
At a 3-degree close, wind going to the left. This is probably where we would be.
Just a bad judge of the speed here, Kelly.
Yeah, I mean, well, your percentages don't make sense.
For
So.
par.
That could be very costly. This one is nearly inside the leather. Just
Cool. I don't really care.
The big hitter that finds...
needs some help to miss the deepest of the rough now.
Oh, cool.
Never easy hitting out of the rough.
Cool. Whatever. Bunker. Nope, rough.
Still going to have to make something happen from this spot, and it is not
81 to
going to be
83.
easy.
What do we got? What, about a 32-yard thing? 81 to 83. This should be like an 80%er. Yep. 86%.
A tremendous approach here.
3 on.
The first par 5.
We just had a par 5.
No
I know what he
worries
means,
here.
first par 5
Right
at the back
down the
nine.
middle.
Way the hell uphill. But hitting a wood versus hitting this will. I hit the tree when it showed my ball being nowhere near
Whoa,
those limbs.
Look where that one ended up.
Sure.
He's posing. Must be good.
Sure.
This for another birdie.
I was gonna say hitting a wood and hitting this iron is gonna result in
4
pretty
under.
much the exact same thing. The iron would be, I guess the iron would be shortened in the bunker, and the wood would not carry and just hit the bunker. So it was like you had the same thing. In that case, the iron was probably better since it hit the tree.
Depending on
It
the
was in the fairway. The wood would have probably been buried in the bunker. So we got 194. This is 191. Again, wind slightly helping. Pretty level, maybe a little bit up the hill. 94, we're going to be short. Shouldn't have been that short, I'll tell you that much. That didn't make any goddamn sense. Don't think that made much sense either. But again, don't really care.
This has a chance.
Most players.
Kelly, don't be surprised if this one ends up in the rough.
Really?
Well,
It's
around the
oh,
rough,
it's
Kelly.
too far. I thought it was going to be in that little right rough. I was like, man, I really thought it would have had enough to get past that. I like how it was way closed, but it was a dead straight one. Sure. Sure. You have to play the same break at those beads going that fast as if they were going 3 times as fast, but it was a 4 times the length putt. You play the same
Number
exact break.
13 is a good.
This ball is right down the center. Kelly, it's definitely playing uphill here. Wouldn't it take enough
sure?
stick?
Yeah, sure. Every wedge that I've hit that played uphill went 20 yards past where it should have. That was 12 degrees closed, but it was as if it was 12 degrees open.
Might be looking to just lag this one up close.
Oh, yeah?
That's
Yeah.
a fine effort
I
from
figured
that
that I
distance.
would.
4 under par for the championship.
Old Oaks.
This drive is headed towards the rough.
Of course.
Oh, it's in the rough.
But hey, we're getting decent lies in the rough, so this one should be perfect.
Time to get out the putter. It's heading for the green.
90%. And it's...
Not a great chance to make this putt, but there's always a chance.
Oh, man. Yeah, basically hitting 20% less of what the club is, because I only hit it 90%. The lie was only 91 to 93%. That's almost 20%, and it's still as if it was 100%. Like,
Looks pretty good.
you can't do anything besides give up when you're trying to hit the correct percentages and all this and that, and you can't help
With a
but
good
just be
drive,
like, well,
Fraser.
just wing it. Just wing it.
Safe play.
Like,
Not too
the
long.
only thing
Fairway,
even open
right
and
side.
closed, the only
It's all
consistency you
uphill
get with
from
that
here.
is off the drive. That is it. Everything else is just a complete wash of what you get. You'll get 3 degrees closed and you're 20 feet to the right of the where you aimed it. It's like that 9-degree closed. I'm 20 yards right of where I aimed it. Like
Should be able to handle this
short,
without too
yeah.
much
I
trouble.
should be this short.
Real big break left on this hole.
6.
But yeah, I mean the driver is literally the only thing that is even
This
remotely
picture-
consistent with your open and closed degrees. That's it. And it's not consistent on how far
This drive could find the
right
thick
or left that
grass.
it goes. It's just consistent on if it's closed, it's going to be left. If it's open, it's going to be right. That's it. I know this probably should be short.
Putting now for birdie.
I wasn't really comfortable with I like how this is how I have to know how far I am from the hole.
Looking for par. 6.
Two bunkers.
Oh my god. It's giving me I'm looking at stats of Torrey Pines. It says the average green size is 5,000 square feet. That is almost 3 times the size of my house. Where's my house? 1,600. So with how downhill, you should have a little bit of rollout. This should be perfect.
Kelly, this looks great.
Oh, what a shot. 7.
Hey, we can get it tied for 5th if we get a birdie on the last. But I think the last is that par 3. Do they still have that as the par 3? Yeah.
Depending on...
Yeah. So they still haven't changed that. 219. We'll do this with the wind. It should be good.
Oh, that's a syrupy swing right there.
Oh, it's short.
Still a long way from the cup.
Well, we won't get
A
it tied
lot
for
of
5th.
real
We'll
estate
finish
between
where
the
we
ball
are,
and the hole
probably.
here.
But that's whatever.
That's a fine effort from that distance.
7.
9th. Wow, 9th and it's still almost lateral. Because we had so many pars, I guess. Alright, we're gonna play another one. Damn. Okay, St. Andrews. We will play St. Andrews. But I think we'll probably skip this one. Because I don't know what majors there are, you know? The Greenbrier. Yeah, we'll play this one. Alright, guys. Sorry about that. Had to get something to snack on. I was getting hungry. I mean, I'm basically playing, 54 holes here. Can't have nothing to eat. When they just showed Keegan Bradley rocking just the stash. And I say it looks good on him. That's something that you really got to be able to pull off.
Welcome to day 1 of the Shootout at the Links. I'm Kelly Tillman for EA Sports, and helping me call the golf is my colleague Scott Van Pelt.
Him and the person that looks best with it, if you watch the Bryan Bros on YouTube, George Bryan pulls off the stash better than anyone. Wow, that far. I didn't really look to see how far the shot was. So. Oh, what a robbery. What a robbery. Ooh, Minwoo Lee just hit. It was a short par 3. It was only 140, and I think it's downhill downwind. But he hit a wedge.
The drive is blind
that thing
from
backed
the
up like
tee,
20-some feet and then went on a side hill slope all the way down, so he's like 40 feet away now. He got really unlucky with that. Because he wasn't
This ball is hit
too far off
real
of the hole.
hard and dead straight.
See, 101 to there, 80, 94. So a little punch.
Picture perfect swing right there.
A little far. That's okay.
Putting now for birdie.
This will definitely be past the
Wow, really?
hole. Watch this one break to the right.
Routine.
Ooh, Benzudenhunt. Whatever, how the hell you say that name? Pretty much did almost the same thing. He hit his more pin high.
There's plenty of fairway to the left
Backed
of
it
the
up
flag before
a
the
little bit less
principal's
than
nose bunker
Minwoo
comes
Lee.
into play.
But it still went all the way back, all the way down basically where his ball was.
What a powerful swing.
Alright, we're about 72 to the hole.
Well struck shot here. This looks great.
I like how the punch shots are way more accurate on percentages than anything else.
One.
Like, and you gotta factor in the rollout and everything. Like, how it's gonna move on the slopes and all that. It's like, how is that the most accurate thing in terms of percentages and where it's going and all that? The punch.
Not a great effort on that swing. This one will find the rough.
Whatever.
This
It
could
found
be
the rough
trouble.
by 2 feet. 122, 96, 98. Put a little bit of this on it with the wind helping. It should be fine. A little bit to the right. Not sure how. The wind is 10 mile an hour to the right. I don't know. The lie was way to the right though. Alright. I'm gonna chip this. I was just looking to see how much break there was on it.
Well, the way I see it, this has to go a little left.
One up.
Your target off the tee at number.
Par 5. First par 5 at St. Andrews.
Looks like he piped this one right down the middle.
What kind of pipe? Copper? PVC? 191. Should be good. It's 6 degrees over the front of the green, and the wind's helping. You know, should be pin high or just past it. It's obviously
It's
to
on
the
the
right
green too.
because 4-degree closed. It goes left, but to the right makes
Watch
sense.
this putt take off to the left.
Makes sense.
For birdie.
Take off.
200.
Ooh, Minwoo Lee almost made his humongous. It was 50 foot 1 inch. 50 feet 1 inch.
The most direct line to the green.
Oh, okay. It's on Jason Day. It says putt 38 foot 7 inches. And I didn't read the very first part of the putt, but it said make percent is 87, and I was like, what? But the first part said a 2-putt. A 2-putt make percentage is 87%. I was like, there's no way.
Perfect.
It
Middle
was
of the fairway.
87% from 37 feet. Oh my god.
110 yards to the hole.
110. I can't see nothing.
Useful. Useful shot, that useful.
3
Yeah,
up.
the punch shot from the middle of the fairway. It's a useful skill to have. Tell you what, Jason Day's shirts are
A
certainly
large
out there.
bunker lies.
Scott, this
I
should
know
work
he's been
out
asked a
just
couple
fine.
times to change him, which is odd to me that they ask him to, like, they're not offensive. It's so odd to me. And it's like you're sponsored by a golf. What did that hit? Oh, it didn't even make it above that.
Can't get careless here coming out of the rough.
Alright, I guess that's where the punch can really hurt you, is it doesn't make any sense sometimes with the carry distance. But anyway, he's sponsored by a golf apparel company
3
on
under
the
for the round.
PGA Tour, the Professional Golfers Tour. And yet they don't want him wearing the golf apparel that the golf apparel company wants him to wear. It's like,
In the
Alright.
1995 Open.
unless it's a bland just shirt, they're like, no, change it. Change it. We live in the 50s still, I guess. Alright. Whatever, PGA. Ooh. The Zuidenhut just lipped it for par.
This putt for birdie. Four under.
Man, it would be awesome to play at, you know, like this par 3
The
that they're at.
perfect line is over
You know,
the
you're
prominent
overlooking
bush,
the
avoiding
third
the
hole
fairway bunkers.
at
You are
Torrey
now
Pines. They're
facing a
overlooking
unique phenomenon.
mountains, and then on the other side you've got the ocean, and man, that'd be nice.
Long and straight. Gotta be pleased with that
It's not
swing.
that straight, is it? Again, I really would love to know. I can see this is past the hole, but I don't know how much. So I'm just gonna go 70. Yeah, almost
A
pin
birdie
high.
here, if it goes in. 5.
Cause like where I live, if you don't, unless you're driving, God. So to North Carolina, I think it's like it's probably like 4 hours.
Off the tee
To
for
get
number
to
10,
one of
you
the
want to run in
Pinehurst
between the
courses.
twin bunkers in the foregreen.
So you'd have to drive 4 hours and then pay an absurd amount of money, I'm sure, to play it. Once. And I'm pretty sure you have to, you know, really schedule in advance on a course like that. And other than that, oh, I did not want to hit that 100. Never mind, that was fine, 100. Like in my state, we have probably, I want to say 2 courses, maybe 3, that are anywhere close to a PGA Tour like level.
The 11th at St.
But
Andrews.
except for one of them, the surroundings are still that of a public course, you know? But all 3 of them are private. So it's like, unless you know somebody who has a membership, you can't, or, you know, you're an outside, you can be a member if you don't live there.
6.
You know, you can't play it. So it's like, and even if you do, the one of them I know is like $180 something, and I'm pretty sure the other one is around the same. I don't know what the
12th
third
hole is
one
a
is.
magnificent.
I've played it in a tournament like 15 years ago.
Nothing wrong with this approach.
And I've played the other 2 in tournaments
What a
recently,
rare gem
last
this
year.
is.
Should be
So,
looking to get down in
oh
2 from
God.
this distance.
Again, this is like uphill, then back down the hill. I would love to 2-putt.
This one will be too hard.
Oh.
Way too
I mean,
aggressive without.
I'll take that. I didn't know what to do, to be honest.
7.
But yeah, and other than like one of the Pinehurst courses,
On the 13th,
I
the
think
drive
the
should
next
be to either side of a
closest
group
is
of bunkers.
either Boston or New York. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know what courses would be to the left of me. I know there's at least one in Boston and 1 or 2 in New York that are really good. It's
Could
like
be
it
a
just
gimme
sucks,
after
you
this
know,
shot.
because where we live, it's
That shot was right on target.
you have a few public courses. One of them is absolutely atrocious. The one I live at is good.
That putt
What?
never really had a chance, Kelly.
It was not that
7
uphill.
under.
It's good. But again, you know, it's same course over and over and over and over, and the tee boxes, a lot of them are uneven.
The ideal line at
You know, it's public course, but it's a decent public course. You know.
What
You know,
a
the
blast.
greens
He's
are
going
nowhere
to be
near
happy
what a
with
PGA
this.
course is.
This is about 210 yards to the flag, Kelly. Maybe a little more.
What? 15-degree closed. Alright. I mean, I'll take that for a 15-degree close. That should have been like 30 yards left.
Spectacular shot, Kelly.
Oh,
A
I
great
did not
chance
want
for
to
an
be right
eagle
here, I'll tell you that. I didn't think it was going to get up the slope, which is why I didn't try to take any off of it. Did not mean to hit it that hard.
Not a good chance there.
Yikes.
Eight under
Hey,
par.
okay, I'm happy with a two-putt there. I've two-putt both of the insanely difficult, really long putts that we've had, so. And then
Your ideal target.
there's another
is
public course, about 20-25 minutes from me, and it's good for someone who is just learning. Like,
This is headed
you know,
straight down the
it's
center
pretty
of the
short.
fairway.
It's not really difficult. I shot 1 and 2
This is
over
about
there
150
last
to
year.
the hole.
And I hadn't played there in like 12 to 15 years. I almost had an eagle both days. It was fun, but it's a definite like. I'll take that eagle. Chip in challenge trophy ball. How did I just get that? Pin seeker. And we're in the lead by 1 with 3 to play. And it's a fun course. It's a cheaper course. You know, you only got to pay like $30, $40 something to
On number 16,
and you
the
get a
safe
cart
play
with
is to
it and
drive.
everything. But again, it's not great. Like the greens are really the only reason
Good ball right there.
I didn't
Short
I
grass,
didn't like
never hurt anybody.
hit level par or maybe even go under par for the first time ever. I've never done either one of those things because they were pretty bumpy. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I didn't want to go 100. But you know, it is a fun course to play once in a while. It's, you know, something different, especially. It's another one too where you don't need your driver. Besides,
The road hole has
you know,
long
obviously
been
you're gonna hit them on
believed
par
by many
fives, but a lot of the par fours you really don't need driver. A 5-iron or a hybrid will do. And I wish, how in the fuck was that 25-degree close? I wish I would have remembered that on one of the holes because I hit a driver. And I went like 20 yards over the fairway. I still bogeyed the hole, but it was like hacked it because it was such a long rough where I was. 82%. I'll be honest, I was worried about hitting it like getting almost 100% on the lie and going way too far, so 35, that's 29.
Time to get out the putter. It's heading for the green.
Do that. I wanted to go 90. Alright, it's looking like we're dropping one here. Oh wow, that was weird.
For bogey. 10 under.
Alright, no more drops, please. What else? Like, there's one called,
Here at 18,
Birdwood. I
Brent
think it
Clark's
was
wine
Davis Love the Third was the architect. Like, I think, like, they recently, like, within the past few years, completely changed it or whatever. And that was the
Man,
one
did he
where
lay into this
we
one.
played in a tournament last year. My dad got a hole-in-one, won a car. That course is probably the best one that I've played. here. 53 to that, so I don't want to be short really, but I don't want to be too long. Ah, it's short, damn it. So 11 is the most. I don't know how far this is. Alright, we'll try to put this. 54.
Got this one on a good line.
And we win. Our first win is at St. Andrews. I'll take it. And it's the only one where they haven't shot like 10 to 12 under. Instead, I shoot 11. And then there's another one that I played a long time ago. It's called Independence. That one, again, was a really good one. It was one of the ones where I shot one of my best scores, and haven't been able to play it since. Because again, I'm pretty sure it's a private one, and it's like an hour away, and just don't. Yeah. But anyway, that's where we're gonna end this one. I think when we come back, we're gonna skip the Hazeltine course. We're gonna play. I don't know. We'll either skip Wentworth or we'll skip Banff Springs. I'm not sure which. We'll definitely be playing Greenbrier. I think this one is... Greenbrier is kind of close to me, actually. It's like... It's either somewhere in this state or it's in West Virginia. I think that's where it's at, the Greenbrier. Or DC, which... DC's not state, but anyway, when we come back, we're gonna do that. So, hope you guys enjoyed it. We got our first win. So, bye.